And once again, every day, constantly, more tzedakah and more prayers for the safety and security and the well-being of all of Am Yisrael. I came across an article written by Rabbi Weisberg, which deserves to be shared. And I'm going to read it to you. Like many of you, I'm feeling overcome with the darkness around me. The war in Israel is raging. The barrage of rockets is relentless. And the horrific images of our hostages are imprinted in my mind's eye. I watch our brave soldiers, so many of them looking like they just stepped out of high school. Mesivta, yeshiva, courageously preparing for battle. These times are overwhelming. But along with all the darkness, I've been seeing another pattern slowly emerge. And it is brilliant in its light. Look around you and you will see it too. She continues. And that's true for all of us. My social media feeds and neighborhood chat groups are inundated with the most precious and beautiful acts of light. From the smallest gestures to the most glorious and huge undertakings, I see my brothers and sisters all over the world stepping up to the plate. No matter their political leanings or religious standing, the Pintelayid, the pure Jewish soul, shines so brightly, it's almost blinding. I'm so proud now to be a Jew. I'm going to put in parentheses, I'm always proud to be a Jew. Close my parentheses. With each and every act that I witness, I gain more hope for our people and for our world. Those are her words. I will add in parentheses, never lost hope, and I'm sure she didn't either. Let me continue what she writes. So alongside all the sadness and pain, alongside the horrendous hatred, here are just a few of the many acts of positivity, acts of light, acts of kindness. When you feel overwhelmed by the darkness, read about these shining rays of light. But more than just reading about what others are doing, please share what you are witnessing, what you are doing. What is happening in your corner of the world? As I write this, she continues, I just received a picture of a 95-year-old Israeli man in army uniform, volunteering as a reservist. No, that wasn't a typo. He's actually 95. His job? To boost morale. We are each being called up right now. There are so many units that we can belong to. The charity division, the prayer division, the Torah learning platoon, the kindness brigade. Let's boost our morale, spring into action, and share these acts of light. And she continues. Let me start off. Account by an El Al crew member. A religious Jewish man who preferred to remain anonymous stood quietly near the El Al counter at New York's JFK airport. Anyone who showed him an IDF call-up notice had their tickets paid for. He paid 250 tickets. Here is a text forwarded from a woman in Israel whose name is Tzipora Dahan. I'm part of a group of doulas that live all over the country and would like to volunteer our services to any woman giving birth without a husband because of the war. Please pass this information to any of the groups that you are part of. A non-kosher restaurant in Tel Aviv has koshered their kitchen so that they can donate kosher food to the soldiers. It's mind-boggling. Israeli teens have been volunteering to stock the shelf in grocery stores whose workers are all out on the front lines. Collections were leaving from cities and towns throughout the JFK area, collecting thousands of camelbacks, water bags, filled with headlamps, portable chargers, sleeping bags, and even things like gloves, socks, toothbrushes. Donations are pouring in from all over the world. Jews from all over the world are on their way to Israel to offer their help. These include people needed, unfortunately, to dig graves, offer medical assistance, and yes, distribute tzitzis to soldiers, which is in the greatest demand today. The list is much longer, and if God forbid we're still in exile tomorrow, I'm going to share it. But in the meantime, do your part in the light, in the lighting up the world, and we'll see the light of Mashiach.